Today we're going to do your energy check-in for the month of October from the 17th to the 23rd for the Sun, Rising, and Venus signs of Sagittarius. Take what resonates with you and toss the universe what does not. It's not meant for you, and that's okay. Check your other placements and the readings that go along with that to get some more guidance if you don't like it here. Alright? I am going to use the singing bowl here. As I do so, take that deep breath in and exhale whenever you feel so inclined to do so. That'll help balance your energies, set your intentions, sort of prepare for the messages, okay? Peace, love, health, and wealth, Sagittarius. For some of you, there's like two groups here that I feel like I'm going to be reading for. There's a group here that I feel like this is your final push, you know, this your final sign to leave, that final push. And the other side, I feel like this is your soul's truth. There's profound sort of life clarity coming through for you at this time. So if either of those things resonate with you, then this reading is definitely for you. Let's take a look at what came out in your meditation appreciation coming out here for you, Sagittarius. I am thankful for the abundance in my life as I direct my thoughts towards all that is wonderful in my world. My troubles and worries lighten. With a full heart, I appreciate all that I have. Today I accept what it is as it is and choose to be satisfied. I express my loving thanks to the universe for the wealth that is mine. Beautiful, Sagittarius. And all that is coming out for you as well. It says, today I notice a love that empowers all of my life. I see that each tiny part of the universe is an expression of that love. And I am aware of the presence of divine in all things. I open myself to this magic. I marvel at the splendor of all that is, of which I am truly a part. Absolutely, okay? And then you have discovering out here for you as well, Sagittarius. Today, I release my old beliefs, convictions, and preconceived notions. In their place, I seek new ideas, innovation, and endless possibilities. I am adaptable. I am able to see beyond my previous limitations and discover greater worlds inside of me. I really like that for you, Sagittarius. It's time to, you know, let the past go and let it, you know, this is a very different type of transformation this for you, Sagittarius. This is attached to a lot of self-worth for you. So we did draw out two peace messages here. We'll take and read those from the book at the end. It's coming in for Sagittarius from the 17th to the 23rd. Sun, Rising, and Venus signs of Sagittarius. Show me the cards I need to see for Sagittarius. Ace of Wands. There could be a new opportunity coming out of conflict for some of you, right? And I feel like that is your sign, whether this is your sign to leave in a relationship or your sign to leave in a job, whatever it is. This is definitely your time to leave. You're going to know it when you see it for some of you this week. Absolutely. You got that Three of Cups in reverse, no longer celebration. I feel like this is something that it's almost like a dreadful energy, something you dread doing. That's why it's, you know, instead of celebrating, you're kind of doing the opposite. There's a sense of also three is a crowd in some way. Take that how that fits. We will verify that. Can I take the 18th? Can I see what's coming on the 18th for Sagittarius? Alright, we got that Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, poverty mindset, a little bit of feeling lost, giving more than you've been, or you know, more than you've been receiving in some ways. That is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That is, could be again, to this, whether it's a job or a relationship you've been putting out. There is that sense of lack, poverty, definitely being struck there. Taking a look at the 19th. Yeah, Temperance, Sagittarius, there is your energy coming out in reverse. You know, they're not all in one reverse, by the way. But again, so you're just a little out of balance right now. And I feel like this is because this is as you're kind of getting bracing yourself, you know, your soul's finally seeing some profound truth and clarity. It's going to kind of exit stage left for you. You're going to come back into balance because right now I don't feel like, you know, And you're aware of the imbalance there. I feel like pouring more out of yourself than you're getting here. And that's a lot to that self-worth again that I was discussing, that transformation where you are no longer tolerating what you would have in the past. 20th, we got that Prince of Swords coming out in reverse, on the attack. Again, this is, I feel like you're backing away from that. You see upright, he's kind of, on the attack. He's got a sword up against, he feels like the bees are his enemy, but they're not, right? I feel like you have sort of, in a sense, come to see the truth in maybe friends that you thought were friends, right? That necessarily weren't. In a way, you're always on guard, and I feel like you don't have, there's also a sense for me, for some of you, that you could be fighting against something that, isn't necessarily an enemy. 21st coming out here. Look at the Queen of Wands up right there for you, Sagittarius. That is your energy. See it, like that imbalance to that. As you kind of step back onto your throne, as you get your passionate self back, you're starting to see things for what they are. You're looking away from the people like she is in this past, looking away from the past. You're kind of tending to yourself, your passion, stirring that inner fire within yourself. The Queen of Wands is passionate, but she's also fierce. She's, a formidable ally, but one hell of an enemy at the same time. And I feel like you are kind of coming back into that sense of self this time. 17, 18, 19, 21st, 22nd coming out for you. Look at that. We have the ultimate, the rebirth judgment card coming out. It is in reverse because you're coming through this awakening. This is something that is, as you awaken into your biggest and most passionate self-worth moment, this is what is calling your awakening, you're owning your own. You're seeing this was always meant to happen. You got strength in reverse on the bottom of the deck, as well as the 10 of Cups upright. The strength is within you, and you're going to start to see that as your underlying energy. You're going to come back, you're gaining momentum, you're gaining the strength that's been maybe stuck, beaten down in some, not literally, but physically, or not physically, but like a sense of just emotionally beat down, tired, exhausted, not willing to, come out fighting. And I feel like that all changes this week for you, Sagittarius. Can I clarify that 3 of Cups in reverse, please, for Sagittarius? 3 of Cups in reverse for Sagittarius. Queen of Cups, mastering your emotions. That is very sort of, positive. As you're going to master your emotions to come out of this. You're seeing this 3 of Cups for what it is. It is not that a moment of celebration. You're sort of gathering your intellect. You're gathering your momentum here. You're like, okay, I can do it. I can master. I can be, present as I sort of master my emotions through this time. Can I clarify the 7 of Pentacles in reverse for Sagittarius? Can I clarify the 7 of Pentacles in reverse for Sagittarius? Got that Chariot card, 7-7 coming out here. This is definitely a sense of mastery, but this is also a determination, Cancer energy to go forward. Keep going, one foot in front of the other. And that's a real positive energy for you. It's, you may not understand where you're going at this time or have a clear, accurate sort of direction, and that's okay. You don't have to right at this time. It will come to you divine time, and you will see the way in which you're supposed to move as you're able, or as is necessary for you. We got that Ace of Pentacles coming in underneath. Temperance, your energy. It could be around wealth or opportunity, but this is, again, standing on your throne, getting back that clarity, focusing on your wealth or your job, and sort of gaining that momentum back. That is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it's a real sense of power coming in with that Ace of opportunity, new opportunities around money. It could be a new job even after, after that kind of shitty situation you've been leaving behind. Can I clarify that Prince of Swords in reverse for Sagittarius? Seeing a lot of that strength card coming out, because yes, it is going to require it. The King of Swords coming out for you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, underneath that Prince of Swords. So I feel like this is an authority figure, maybe somebody, a masculine energy that's got something to say always, keen intellect, and that could be kind of what sets you off. This could be a father figure, a boss, somebody that just always makes you feel like you're on the attack or not good enough. And that's where that self-worth is coming from there. Don't let anybody bully you. And you got the 8 of Swords with the Strength coming in here. The card is the restrictions of your own making, because you can get up and walk away. There's that strength in that. Queen of Wands, clarifying that. Queen of Wands here for Sagittarius. The Hangman perspective, okay? Okay, that's fine. You're going to be going into this sort of, I feel like, getting perspective. This is where that, you know, soul's truth, that profound life clarity comes in by the end of the week. Something switches, and it's going to set you kind of, as you push away everybody else's energy and you allow to get back into touch with your own intuition, your own soul's kind of growth and benefit, you're going to start to see, and you know, what this Hangman is all about, setting you into this rebirth, this awakening moment for you coming into the end of the week here. And it's going to feel like it's unsteady. It's going to seem a little bit, it is going to feel unsteady, but it is not permanent. Justice card coming in underneath that rebirth. Libra, the scales are going to be balanced, number 11 as well for you. So as things start to shift, the scales are going to be balanced. This awakening, this rebirth moment sets things and right. It's kind of evens the scales, puts you right back on the path that you were supposed to be on, but maybe have been off for some time. This is, you know, God's protection is redirection. With that 3 of Fire and the 7 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, there's a real sense of going towards the future. This is a karmic awakening moment for you that is just going to shift and change all course of direction. It's really positive. All right, Sagittarius, let's take a look at what your 2 oracle messages are here. We'll read them from the book quickly. Look at that. Trust coming out for you, Sagittarius, absolutely. And there is no greater thing to do for you now is to trust in the universe and that it's got your back, right? It says delegate a task, resist interfering, bond strengthened through adversity. Confidentiality builds confidence in yourself and others. Turn to reliable, steadfast, proven responses and people you know. Let the walls down. Flaunt your need to give and receive love. Let it be your strength. The injustices of the world are like grains of dust against a mountain. They have no impact here. You are strong, ever strengthening, confident of the love that surrounds you. And divine companion for you, Sagittarius. Beautiful energy. A lot of people have been getting, a lot of signs have been getting that this week. You were guided and protected by wings of light. I have loved you always and will continue to love you forevermore. I'm with you in the air, in the sunlight, and in the rain. In all that surrounds you, feel my embrace. You have support, both seen and unseen. Reach out and accept the help on offer. An unexpected kindness or surprise company. Reconnecting with an old friend brings joy to you both. Appreciate all that is, and as you start to discover and release those old beliefs and those preconceived notions and the hurts and the pains, all, and let that go, you seek new ideas and new possibilities and new love eventually. So this is your greatest awakening, but it's a beautiful one. So this is your sign to leave, that final push for you to leave whatever has been holding you back, because this is your Sagittarius self-worth transformation, truly. Until next time, namaste.